quest is an amazing and peculiar genre of games. In this video, we have compiled a list of the best representatives of the genre, which are first of all worth paying attention to. Syberia. Kate Walker, a young, ambitious lawyer from New York, is handed what seems a fairly straightforward assignment: a quick stopover to handle the sale of an old automaton factory hidden in the Alpine valleys, then straight back home to the US. Little did she imagine when embarking on this task that her life would be turned upside down. On her expedition across Europe, traveling from Western Europe to the far reaches of Eastern Russia, she encounters a host of incredible characters and locations in her attempt to track down Hans, the genius inventor, the final key to unlock the mystery of Syberia. Her voyage across land and time throws all she values into question, while the deal she sets out to sign turns into a pact with destiny. Beholder. Welcome to a grim dystopian future. A totalitarian state controls every aspect of private and public life. Laws are oppressive. Surveillance is total. Privacy is dead. You are the state-installed manager of an apartment building. Your daily routine involves making the building a sweet spot for tenants, who will come and go. However, that is simply a facade that hides your real mission. Your primary task is to covertly watch your tenants and eavesdrop on their conversations. You must BUG their apartments while they're away, search their belongings for whatever can threaten the authority of the state, and profile them for your superiors. You must also report anyone capable of violating the laws or plotting subversive activities against the state to the authorities. The Silent Age is a post-apocalyptic point-and-click puzzle adventure game. A gift from the future allows you to manipulate time travel, an essential investigation tool you will need as you unravel the mysterious disappearance of every human being on the planet. Help Joe as he travels between the groovy present of 1972 and the apocalyptic future of 2012 to discover the truth behind mankind's extinction, a quest entrusted to him by a dying man from the future. Use your portable time travel device to solve puzzles that bring you closer to answers and saving humanity. Valiant Hearts. The Great War is the story of 4 crossed destinies and a broken love in a world torn apart. Dive into a 2D animated comic book adventure, mixing exploration, action, and puzzles. Lost in the middle of the trenches, play as each of the 4 strangers, relive the war, and help a young German soldier find his love. Varenje is a cute, colorful adventure with a number of puzzles and mini-games made by artists for anyone that considers games to be an art. Grim Fandango. Something's rotten in the land of the dead, and you're being played for a sucker. Meet Manny Calavera, travel agent at the Department of Death. He sells luxury packages to souls on their 4-year journey to eternal rest. But there's trouble in paradise. Help Manny untangle himself from a conspiracy that threatens his very salvation. One of the most acclaimed adventure games of all time is now back, better than ever. Grim Fandango's epic story of 4 years in the life or death of Manny Calavera, travel agent to the dead, has been remastered to look, sound, and control even better than when it won GameSpot's Game of the Year award upon its original launch. Grim Fandango still stands as a classic of the genre, with unforgettable characters and unique combination of film noir and Mexican folklore. Full Throttle. 1 minute you're on the road, riding, not a care in the world. Then some guy in a suit comes along and says he's got a deal for you and your gang. But when you come to, you've got a lump on your head, the law on your back, and a feeling in your gut that the road you're on is about to get a lot rougher. Originally released by LucasArts in 1995, Full Throttle is a classic graphic adventure game from industry legend Tim Schafer, telling the story of Ben Throttle, butt-kicking leader of biker gang the Polecats, who gets caught up in a tale of motorcycles, mayhem, and murder. Machinarium. Help Joseph the Robot save his girlfriend Berta kidnapped by the Black Cap Brotherhood gang. Machinarium is the award-winning independent adventure game developed by the makers of Samorost, Botnicula, and Chuchel. A little robot who's been thrown out to the scrapyard behind the city must return and confront the Black Cap Brotherhood and save his robot girlfriend. Scratches. Dark legends surround the old abandoned Blackwood house, secluded far away in the northern wastelands. For writer Michael Arthate, this cold, solitary atmosphere is fodder for his restless imagination. But Michael soon becomes distracted by the mysteries offered up, as he follows a trail exploring and delving into the secrets of the past. As he is drawn deeper into the story, his sleep is shattered by mysterious noises, and he is plagued by nightmares that cross into reality. In Deponia, the world has degenerated into a vast garbage dump, in which the crotchety Rufus ekes out his sorry existence. He is part of the lowest social class, doomed to live his life in literal mountains of trash. He hopes for an opportunity to get into the world of the rich, who live in a floating city high above the clouds. Fate seems to smile on the snotty good-for-nothing when one day the attractive lady named Goal from the higher sector plummets into one of the trash heaps. Rufus decides to help the young woman out by taking her back to her husband. When he notices that Goal's husband is a dead ringer for himself, he hatches a diabolical scheme to gain access to the upper world. However, things don't work out quite as planned, since he has feelings for the beauty which limits his usual unscrupulousness. The Talos Principle. As if awaking from a deep sleep, you find yourself in a strange, contradictory world of ancient ruins and advanced technology. Tasked by your creator with solving a series of increasingly complex puzzles, you must decide whether to have faith or to ask the difficult questions. Who are you? What is your purpose? And what are you going to do about it? The Black Mirror, Scotland, 1926. Following the suicide of his father, David Gordon visits his ancestral home for the first time in his life. A life that is soon threatened by the dark secrets that claimed the sanity of many Gordons before him. Tormented by nightmares and waking dreams for all his life, David fears that it might be his destiny to follow in his father's footsteps, down a path that leads to madness and death. Is there really a curse that has been haunting his family, like his father believed? It is up to David to uncover the horrible truths buried under generations of silence and fathoms of stone. Black Mirror Castle demands an offering. Dreamfall Chapters is a standalone story in the Longest Journey saga, a narrative third-person 3D adventure set in the twin worlds of science and magic. Embark on an amazing and emotional journey across Stark and Arcadia in a setting that mixes dystopian cyberpunk sci-fi with magical fantasy. Play as Zoe Castillo, a young woman seeking answers to her own identity, Kian Alvain, a disgraced apostle and assassin seeking redemption, and Saga, a mysterious child trapped in a house between worlds. Experience an engaging story about choices and consequences, dreams and reality, magic and science, chaos and order, and the three people whose actions will shape the course of history in all worlds. The Witness. You wake up, alone on a strange island full of puzzles that will challenge and surprise you. You don't remember who you are, and you don't remember how you got here, but there's one thing you can do. Explore the island in hope of discovering clues, regaining your memory, and somehow finding your way home. The Witness is a single-player game in an open world with dozens of locations to explore and over 500 puzzles. This game respects you as an intelligent player, and it treats your time as precious. There's no filler. Each of those puzzles brings its own new idea into the mix. So, this is a game full of ideas. If your favorite game is not included in this list, write it in the comments. Thanks for watching. Subscribe our channel, watch our other videos, press like, turn on notifications, and you will always be aware of what to play today.